Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Trisha Paytas coming for Lauren Gray, Britney Spears' victory in her ongoing conservatorship case against her father, ex-Disney star Kyle Massey skipping out on his court hearing, British TikTok influencers, the Smithy family's devastating house fire, and so much more. But before we get into it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and turn your post notifications on. Alright, let's get into it. Trisha Paytas took to TikTok to address her 400th apology video to former Musical.ly star Lauren Gray. Side note, did anyone see that Trisha deleted her apology to Ethan Klein off of her channel recently? Anyway, Lauren Gray appeared on the Zach Sang show and spoke about her latest singles, life with her boyfriend, and Trisha Paytas.
This Bryce calls you out of the blue.
Yeah, it was a failed prank. It was really flopped.
What was the prank? Clearly, I failed.
We were supposed to be like holding hands, and then the paparazzi was supposed to like catch us holding hands. One really interesting thing that came out of that, Trisha Paytas was talking about me on Frenemies, and she said that girl that no one knows, and I was like, damn, she's talking about me, huh?
Trisha said that about you?
Yeah, cause she was talking about it. I was like, oh my god, like Trisha Paytas she's gonna talk about me, and that was my big moment. Was Trisha was like, yeah, that girl that no one knows. And I was like.
For context, Bryce Hall invited Lauren Gray to do a prank on the paparazzi and it failed. Ethan and Trisha reacted to the clip on Frenemies back in February.
I'm gonna be the most hated person on the internet.
Nobody knows you.
Literally nobody cares.
Okay, this girl, do you know her?
No.
She was like the Charli D'Amelio of Musical.ly. Before TikTok was Musical.ly, this girl was
really?
The biggest.
Is she big on TikTok?
She was, and now nobody cares. But this is what I'm saying. They all go into oblivion eventually.
Hours after Lauren's interview, Trisha took to TikTok to address the whole situation, and here is what she said.
Okay, apology of the day goes to Lauren Gray. I saw this pop up on the Zach Sang show, and I saw my name there, and I was like, oh my god. I'm just an a-hole sometimes. Like, I say stuff to be funny or edgy. I know Lauren. She did a prank with Bryce Hall that I thought was like dumb, but I do dumb and she's young. And I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry, Lauren. I obviously knew who she was. I followed her on TikTok forever. She actually went to like the same trainer as I did for like a minute. And I was like, oh my god, like, she's cool. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, kind of piggybacking off that. Just in general, for me, I feel like when someone talks about me on a podcast, especially in passing like that, like I'm very sensitive to, and I can like, Lauren, by the way, was really sweet about it. Like I feel like I would have probably gone off on somebody. You know, I've gone off for way less. So she was really sweet and classy, and she's very like young, and I was just like, oh, way more mature than this 33-year-old over here. But in general, I just want to say, like, if you're a young influencer and people talk about you, like, I know it like can kind of hurt or sting, but just to keep in mind that it's really for entertainment and views, and it's usually like old people like myself or Wendy Williams or the women of The View or, you know, Regis and Kelly. They're always like old people trying to use the name of young, hot, current people to get people to keep watching their show. And for me personally, it's never personal. Like, if I talk about anyone in front of me, it's like, it's never personal unless your name is David Dobrik. But other than that, it's always just for fun, for views. And I'm sorry.
She sums it up by saying it was just for entertainment and views, and even invites Lauren to her wedding. Here's some comments under the video. This person says, only apologized because Lauren said something nice about her. If Lauren was actually offended, Trisha would have said, you're in the public eye, expect it. Oh my god, this is so true and so Trisha. Literally, Trisha has this tendency to talk shit about absolutely everyone until that person like starts love bombing her. She talks shit about people so she doesn't like feel rejected by them if they don't like her, if that makes sense. Another person says, wow, I don't know this girl, but she sounds way more mature than Trisha even though she's younger than her. Who says something like that? Okay, moving on, let's talk about the Trisha Paytas Moses cat conspiracy. A couple of weeks ago, there was this rumor going around on Reddit and TikTok and Twitter that Trisha Paytas made Moses get rid of his cats.
Moses is 42. He doesn't even like cats.
Dude,
he doesn't even want
stop.
his cats because he's
Calm
like,
down,
they ruin
bro.
his shit. Like, the fact that you guys are
Moses doesn't
that.
want his cats?
You're the reason we keep having to come home. You're the reason my mans keep trying to leave in the day. We could be out having pina coladas by the pool, but we gotta come home and visit these little bitches. What's this one's name?
Rain.
Rain, is this your favorite, right? Rain's gotta go.
Dad.
Dad.
Like I'm.
But you're not a dad. Or you're a dad now.
I am. I have 4 kittens.
That's all you post on your Instagram story. That's the only text message I get from your kittens of your video of your kittens.
Moses?
In my living space.
So he'll keep him at the museum and not the house.
Did you meet his cats? Hell no. I hate his cats. I just don't like cats in general, and he's always with them.
Moses and Trisha went live on TikTok and actually addressed the situation. Moses said that he was, in fact, actually allergic to cats, but he just would foster them to take care of them, and he rehomed all of his cats. One of them was to Trisha Paytas' makeup artist, and they are all happy and safe now.
No, it's not that. It's just like, it's making it even a bigger thing than what it really is.
Yeah.
It's funny because it all started on the H3 subreddit, and they found like pictures of cats from like 2013, 2015, like when I was at my friend's house, not even my cats. Where the water museum is, there's an alley and there's lots of kittens and cats. It's just like in Inglewood, people just feed the cats, and there's alley cats. They would come to my garden, I would feed them. So when we met, when we were hanging out, there was no kittens even yet. And I remember because it was on Easter.
Mm-hmm.
One of the alley cats had kittens on Easter. That's why I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I felt bad, so I put them in the museum. Like there's a little kitchen area and there's a small room. So I brought the kittens and I just put them there. I would go back, feed the mother, and then all those kittens were adopted. And then there was another alley cat that had more kittens, and they did the same thing, but they actually stayed kind of outside, but I fed them, and most of them were adopted too. So there were like 10 kittens that I fostered and that were adopted. The last 3 ones were Snow, River, and Rain. And Snow is with one of your makeup artists. She has a daughter, so I always like to give kittens to people that have kids. And they're like best friends. My contractor has a kitten. They're best friends with his daughter. River and Rain were adopted by Dan, the producer of H3 podcast. So he has the last 2 cats. Because I wanted them to stay together because they were the last 2. So he got both of them. And yeah, I never had cats live with me because like my living situation is separated from the museum. So I could have them in the museum, but I'm allergic to cats. If I touch a cat and touch my face or anything, my eyes will like get swollen and itch for like days and weeks. So it was hard because I would like, every time I touch a cat, I have to go wash my hands with soap. And they always want you to like touch them and pet them and sit on you and get on you. And I couldn't really do that. Like I would let them once in a while, but I just felt bad because I couldn't give them like the affection and care that they wanted. And anything and everything. I mean, they bullied us about every possible subject there is. So at some point you just become numb to it and you don't respond.
Like it is like just like, it's not a joke, but it's like a joke at this point because it's like Moses' cats, and I'm like, oh my god.
One user said there's probably a firing squad targeted on Moses behind the camera. Another person said he had them inside the museum. How is he allergic? I call BS. Moving on from that, Britney Spears recently had a massive victory in her ongoing conservatorship case against her father, Jamie Spears. During her conservatorship hearing Wednesday, July 14th, Britney Spears told the court that she wants her father charged with conservatorship abuse. According to an article by NBC News, experts say it's a possible criminal charge that could be brought, but it would require the pop star's legal team to prove Jamie Spears has been stealing her money within the past 13 years. Crowds gathered around during Britney's conservatorship hearing to show their support. According to an article by Fox News, Los Angeles County Superior Court Judge Brendy Penny approved Spears' court-appointed attorney Sam Ingham's resignation and signed off on his replacement of Spears' choosing, Matthew Rosengart, a former federal prosecutor. Adam Straysand, a trial attorney who represented Britney, said it perfectly, quote, "It was about time." Britney took to Instagram to share the news, saying, "Coming along, folks, coming along. New with real representation today. I feel gratitude and blessed. Thank you to my fans who are supporting me. You have no idea what it means to me to be supported by such awesome fans. God bless you all. P.S. This is me celebrating by horseback riding and doing cartwheels today." I am so insanely happy for this, even though there is still a very, very long road ahead, but this is just a tiny step in the right track. Under the same post, celebrities from singer Ariana Grande to Game of Thrones star Sophie Turner commented to show their support. Ariana commented, "You are so very loved and supported," and Sophie said, "Yes, yes, yes, hashtag free Britney." Okay, now for this part of the video, I just wanted to do a little disclaimer. In this part, we're going to be touching on a topic that involves and by no means is this tea, so if you're sensitive to this topic, this is your disclaimer and you can skip to this timestamp. Now, ex-Disney star Kyle Massey, who's most notably known for his role as Corey Baxter in That's So Raven and Corey in the House, was charged with 1 count of immoral communication with a minor. What's with all these ex-Disney and like Nickelodeon stars? Like, get your shit together, man. According to an article by Deadline.com, he stands accused of sending pornographic material to a 13-year-old girl. Kyle Massey originally had a court date scheduled in June, but it was pushed to Monday, July 12th. Court hearing that he just didn't show up to. In the Deadline.com's article, there are passages that read, according to TMZ, which first reported the news, the case involves explicit photos, videos, and texts the actor allegedly sent to a teenage girl, a longtime acquaintance of his. She and her family sued Massey in 2019 when the girl was 13, alleging that he seduced a minor, attempted to commit a lewd act with a minor, and annoyed or molested a minor. He denied the charges at the time. The girl's mother told police that Massey had known her since she was 4 years old. The outlet also quoted police as saying the material the actor sent included an explicit video clip and another that showed a man who appeared to be Massey exposing his genitalia. Oh my god. A $100,000 warrant has been issued for Kyle Massey's arrest, and so far Kyle's attorney has been silent on the matter. British TikTok influencers, the Smithy family, who have amassed a following of 2.9 million followers, were the targets of a suspected arson attack, which resulted in their family home being burned down. According to BBC News, police are currently investigating the matter. Mr. Smith says he is devastated and fortunate his wife and 3 children aged 6, 8, and 6 weeks escaped the blaze without injury. The pictures from the scene are just devastating. Also, according to BBC News, about 25 firefighters spent 90 minutes tackling a fire started by a car alight at Nick Smith's home in Welling, southeast London on Wednesday night. Nick Smith believes the attacker's motivation was jealousy and says, "We've come to the realization that in the world of social media, you're better off hidden." He continues by saying, "I just want to be with my family and I want to be safe and I want to protect them, and we need to step back to readjust, reassess, and find out what the best way to move forward is. At the end of the day, I'm not going to give up what's making us happy." So the next couple of topics are going to be on a little bit of a lighter note. Thank God. In other news, Chrissy Teigen, American model and wife to All of Me singer John Legend, took to Instagram to voice her input on cancel culture. For those of you who don't know, Chrissy was called out for her old tweets that resurfaced, more specifically her tweets publicly harassing Courtney Stodden. She writes, "I don't really know what to say here, it just feels so weird to pretend nothing happened in this online world, but feel like utter in real life. Going outside sucks and doesn't feel right. Being at home alone with my mind makes my depressed head race. Cancel club is a fascinating thing and I have learned a whole lot." I don't even know if it's good to say any of this because it's gonna get brutally picked apart, but I don't know. Can't do this silent shit anymore. If you or someone you know has also been canceled, please let me know if there's a cancel club reunion because I could use some time off my couch. Thank you and goodbye. I love you. I don't know, man. What do you guys think about this post? What do you guys think about cancel culture? Let me know in the comments down below. Moving on, Bryce Hall uploaded a video titled, "I did this for his birthday." He just goes around kissing his friends because, content? Take a look.
Enjoy this little cute montage of Bryce going around and kissing a bunch of guys.
Fine, throw me under the bus. Huh?
No, we're not. We can stop now. We don't need to do that anymore.
Aiden Ross appeared on Logan Paul's podcast Impulsive. During the episode, the group starts talking about potential boxing fights they'd paid to see, and the topic of Gabby Hanna versus Rice Scum in the ring came up. Take a look at that.
I'm fighting somebody, you know who it is.
I do.
It's gonna be crazy.
Summer Rae. That would be crazy, but it's crazier than that.
I would never fight somebody.
I can't wait to see the first like boy and girl. Like, wasn't Rice chirping at that girl? That
Gabby
girl?
Hanna?
Oh yeah, Gabby.
Dog, I would pay great money
Wow.
for that.
Yeah.
I would pay great money.
That would be sick.
And my money would go on Gabby.
What?
I think
Oh yeah, she's
beat his
pissed.
ass.
She's
I think
pissed.
she'd beat his fucking ass all of my money. I would sell all my assets and put it. Not that I have anything against Rice, but dog, Gabby would beat the out of him.
He's gonna react to this clip on his Twitch.
Yeah, he will.
Well, I'm friends with him. He's not gonna come out. I
I know, but he's
His
got
community will.
His community's coming. They're coming for you.
I'm gonna call my mom. Mom, Rice's community.
Oh, you're
hates
digging
me.
a hole.
Not gonna lie, I totally agree with George. I know Gabby Hanna has been in so much lately, but like, she would beat Rice Scum's ass Like, the girl works out. She's pretty fit. Like, okay, don't come for me. All right, you guys, that was it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I post new videos every single day. All right, bye.